Right guys, hello and welcome to the channel. Welcome back if you've been here before. Oh, almost off the edge there. As you can see, an absolutely stunning location tonight. Slightly knocked this off. Way over there in the distance, the mountains, the Isle of Arran, and where I am, and in the foreground there is the Isle of Bute. I was fortunate, or unfortunate enough to be working over here today, so this is my usual Tuesday night, but I've decided to stay on the island, and I'll tell you a bit more about the place later on. But first things first. Well, you know how it goes. I'm not officially set up. Do you crack open the first beer? Whoa! Oh, immense. And what a place to open your beer, eh? And I'll say it now, West Coast is the best coast. What a stunning spot. Man, the West Coast is definitely the best coast. Have that, Jeff Greenway. Jeffrey, he was going to up my game from, where was he? The northwest of Ireland. He was out at the Giant's Causeway and stuff, and he told me he'd match me and see me that, so here we go, Jeffrey. Have some of this. Right, check out his channel as well, Jeff Greenway Outdoors. What a guy, him and his brother always out and about. I've said it before and I'll say it again. A couple of legends. Aye, but absolutely cracking here. Just enjoying this sunlight. I was going to pitch the tent out behind the camera. There is a bay behind the camera and it's called Glencallum Bay. It's a kind of shaly, stony, sandy type thing, but it's pretty hard to get the tent pitched because of the ground. But you could do it, but that wee spot I've got over there is 10 times better. And this is Glencallum Lighthouse as well. So hope you can see it. Hopefully it's in the capture. Aye, cracking spot. When I was coming down here, I parked up and I bumped into a boy I know from Doon. He does a load of photography and stuff, so he was out with his camera tonight. He did walk down behind us and take a couple of images, but he never came over to here. He does have a cracking account on Instagram. I'm just looking up just now. Cowl_images. Check Stuart out. He's got plenty of Gala's photos on there. Plenty of wildlife things, hills, landscapes, aurora, the whole lot kind of thing. So check him out as well. But aye, it's good to be out Tuesday night. But I do need to be back for work in the morning, and my work is going to be on the mainland. I could clock in here, but I've done most of my work here today. I need to come back next week anyway, so I'll make my way home first thing in the morning. Get an early ferry over to Colin Drive, and I'll be back at the house for the school run, I hope. It's not essential I'm there, but I like to carry out my duties, you know what I mean? I can't be neglecting them, or I'll not be allowed out again. But aye, cracking me a bit. So I'm going to have this beer out here, enjoy the last of the sun, and then get back to the tent, charge the GoPro, and then I'll have a look at what I bought for dinner. And yes, I won the Starro Pramin. Oh, this is bliss. It's a wee bit breezy, but I'm sheltered with this lighthouse. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Reflections in the water captures just a moment in time. I search beyond the mirror that reveals so much of what I choose to leave
back to the tent. Had to run back and get my bonnet. I'd left it over there. Anyway, another one down the hatch. So, for dinner tonight, I have got Scotch ranch steaks with wild garlic and herb butter. Look at those. Never had that before. Out the local co-op. And due to some controversy, they are back. The Turnix tea cakes. Again, I'm allowed to have 2. Need 4 survivors for taking home. And hopefully no mice will eat them like the previous camp that had the tea cakes on. The sun's going to dip below that hill. I don't know what time sunset is, but it's only 7:20 now. But I'll be dipping down there, but maybe a wee bit of colour in the sky out the back there. But we'll see what happens as always. So again, I'll finish the beer, phone the family, and then I'm going to get my din-dins on. Well, it's about time I get dinner on. Spoke to the family. Just trying to find a wee bit out the breeze. I could cook in the tent, but I want to sit outside. Doesn't seem too bad. I think I'll set up the kitchen in here. Right, let's try this out the wind. Right, let's get the steak on. I think I'll use one of the bits of the garlic butter stuff. Oh, that's strong. I actually don't know what a ranch steak is, but it looks pretty good. Oh, almost dropped it. Get it all in there. Look at that. Seasoned and everything. And last of the garlic butter on there. Oh, it smells amazing. Oh, it's still sizzling. And forgot a plate, so I'm saving dishes. I'll just eat it right out the pan. Let it rest, don't you? Show it some respect. So let's take this opportunity to drink in the scenery, literally. Cheers, guys. Let's try this out. Once I get the grass off the cutlery. Hope that's not sheep poop. Sure it'll be fine. Man, that's good. Not too strong in the garlic and the herbs. Won't be saying that at 2 o'clock in the morning. But what a place, eh? I've already collected a few bits of plastic and see a bit flapping up over there, so I need to go and fetch that the night before it gets too dark. Well, I was just sitting there doing my dishes, excuse me, wondering if the lighthouse actually lit up, but as you can see it does. A nice wee red number, automated, so I didn't know if it was completely redundant or not. Right, just in case I ever mentioned it earlier on, I think I did. But I've done that many recordings, talked that much rubbish, I've not kept track of it. But Jeff Greenway over in Ireland, Jeff Greenway Outdoors, he'd been out and done a, half marathon run on the northwest coast of Ireland. I think it was Giant's Causeway, and he watches my channel, and he commented last time that he's raising me what he'd done and the backdrop and the scenery, which was stunning, by the way. I'll give him that. Because I always say the west coast is the best coast, so he's given me the northwest coast of Ireland, and I'm going to give him this. The west coast of Scotland on an island with a lighthouse, views of Arran and the mountains, the Clyde, whatever else. But I'll raise you that, sir. I shall raise you that. Oh, it's all good fun, man. It's all good fun. Anyway, one more beer to go, and that fire log as well, so I'll set up somewhere out the wind. I'm not going to bed yet, far too early. Absolutely loved it here tonight. Definitely coming back. I don't care if it's a repeat, the same tent, the same location. I try to change it every time, but do you know what? I'm coming back here, whether you like it or not. But a good one in the winter, maybe. Down by the coast, a wee bit of wind off the sea. But aye, man, this is excellent. Right, enough rabbiting, as per usual. Well, here goes. Set up the wee stove. I'm that sick of getting manky putting this thing away in the morning. I've actually brought some gloves with me, just for set up and take down. I will clean the stove in the morning, but you just end up filthy, then everything else you touch ends up filthy, covered in soot and everything, so it's worth it. A pair of lightweight gloves. World record, come on. Must be the magic gloves that are doing it. Oh no, the top bit's not in. Ah, there we go. Well, stove's all set up. I built a wee kind of windbreak, and I've got the stove raised off the grass as well, because this is one place I've visited and there isn't a single scorch mark or fire pit. So, excellent, let's keep it that way. As I said, I do have the fire log. And before I used to break it into wee tiny pieces, and I think they burnt too fast, so I'm going to go down the reasonably sized chunks road. See how that goes. Maybe into 4 bits, because the stove can take it, so why not? Cheers guys. Try and do a time trial of the logs. I put it on at 9 o'clock, so we'll see how long it lasts with the 4 chunks. I might be sleeping by then, I might not see it, but I can actually get a good bit of heat off of that. The wind's dropped a wee bit, ever so slightly. But man, can't believe how good this is tonight. I might try and do a wee night lapse tonight, but it's clouded over again. But as long as it doesn't rain, I'll leave the GoPro out, I think. I've got enough power in my battery pack. I'll leave it outdoors. And I'll leave it facing south. What a cracking night, eh? Absolutely stunning. I've just recorded a wee bit of questions and answers, whether it makes it into this main video or not, or I might make it a wee standalone video, because I was ranting on about all kinds of stuff. Not ranting, but rabbiting on a load of rubbish. I might not even make a video on its own, but aye, absolutely cracking. So I've stuck in the second bit of fire log. I'm on to my last beer. I'm just going to sit and chill out basically, so I'm just going to chuck it that tonight guys. Thanks for watching as always. The light is dwindling. I've got the wee torch going near the wee Wind Tigress pump. I've got the wee stove going as well. A couple of bits of fire log left, but just taking this in. The lighthouse is just red all the time. I've decided. I thought it went white, but I've not seen white yet since I thought I seen it. But I'm just going to chill out, put on some music, enjoy the last hour out here, then be going to my bed. So, as long as all is well, I shall catch you in the morning. Very early start, and maybe on to, I won't be the first ferry, but I think the last ferry, the latest ferry I can get is about 7:10 or something. It's only a 5-minute crossing from Reboda over to Colin. You could throw a stone across it. But anyway, I shall catch you in the morning guys. Cheers. In fact, almost forgot the Tunnocks tea cakes. Oh man, I better prove I'm devouring these. It was Simon at Yonder Mountain Adventures. That's his hoodie, his merchandise I'm sporting tonight. It was him that put in the complaint. I'm no messing about, I'll name and shame. He was disgusted that there were no tea cakes in the last couple of videos, so here we go mate, this is for you big guy. Oh man, I was trying to stay healthy. Apart from the beer, the steak and everything else. So, cheers Simon. Down the hatch in one. Anyway, right guys. Morning guys. As you can see, I've started to dismantle camp. I've got the inside packed up. It's about 5:45. I want to try and get out here for 6 o'clock. It gives me an hour and 10 to get out to the ferry. Hopefully that'll be enough time. It's definitely half an hour from the parking spot out to Robodock anyway, I know that much. And probably a 40-minute walk out of here. But another cracking night. A wee bit windy last night, a wee bit windy this morning, but just keep the midges away, and that's the main thing. So I'll get this away as fast as I can, and I'll catch you in a wee bit to say my final goodbyes. Final check of camp. Oh, look, I almost left. My breakfast, a Tunnock's tea cake. I've got 2 minutes to spare as well. But that's me guys. Fantastic night, fantastic venue. Hope you all agree. Absolutely cracking. Definitely going to come back here. Anyway, cut this one short. Thanks very much for watching as always guys. All the usual stuff. If you haven't subscribed already, feel free to do so. Leave a comment, give us a thumbs up. And I shall see you on the next trip. Cheers guys. Get in my belly. Oh. Cheers. Okay.